It's Friday, June 27, 2014, and let's talk about what happened this week over at xdadevelopers.com. Obviously, the big news this week centers around Google I/O. To start things off, there's a post on the portal talking about the highlights from the I/O keynote. It talks about Android One, the program that's set up to help OEMs targeting emerging markets, as well as the developer preview for Android L, Android Wear, Android Auto, Android TV, Chromecast, Google Fit, and a bunch of other topics. Another article was written to go a little bit more in depth with material design, the new UI style that Google is putting in place on top of Android as well as its apps. And then Pulsar wrote a follow-up article going a little bit more in depth into those UI changes that are coming with Android L, showing screenshots and going through display elements and just giving you the sort of general overview. A very interesting post showed up on the portal talking about how Android L is going to be adding in more granular permission prompts that just pop up whenever the permission is actually used, instead of popping up at installation time like they used to. And finally, the meat and potatoes of Android L, as it were, Google posted the Android L developer preview images for the Nexus 5 and the 2013 Nexus 7 on their site. I downloaded it this afternoon and I stuck it on my Nexus 5, and I have to say, so far it's actually been pretty interesting. I haven't tried a ton of apps or anything on it yet, but so far things have been working decently well, pretty smooth, and I haven't had any problems out of the apps that I've installed. However, if you want to try it out yourself on your device, or maybe look into porting it to something else, I don't know, you can find the links to that in the portal post. Now, to follow along with the developer preview releasing, Will posted an article to the portal going through his first impressions with the preview image so far, touching on all the main features of this new release, so you can check that out to see what makes Android L special. And the last Android L related story, HTC posted on their blog this week that they are committing to release Android L to the HTC One M8 and the M7 within 90 days of receiving the final version of the software from Google. Very cool stuff, and given that they did a pretty admirable job with the KitKat release, let's hope that they're able to stick to this timeline as well. My wife still loves her M7, so as soon as Android L starts rolling out to the Verizon M7, I'm definitely going to be on the lookout for it. And one sort of out of the blue Android update related story, device update story at least, this week, Google finally managed to put out Android 4.4.3, but not 4.4.4, driver binaries and factory images for the 2013 Nexus 7 LTE. Still a bit of a bummer that it hasn't received 4.4.4 in any capacity from them yet, but I'm sure it's just a matter of time, as usual. And one little bit of forum news. This week, Nokia announced another Android device, the X2, which is a minor upgrade from the Nokia X. To go along with that, a forum has been added on the XDA site, so if you're interested in talking about it, learning more about it, or developing for it, head on over there for more details. And finally, as usual, there were 3 other videos posted to XDA Developer TV this week. TK did another Expose Tuesday showing you how to lock your apps with Min Lock, and then Adam unboxed the Asus Padphone X, and then TK did another Android app review about Wi-Fi Scheduler. For the links to any of those videos, any of the stories I talked about, or my YouTube channels if you're interested, make sure to check out the video description down below the video. You can also hit that like button down below the video if you enjoyed this video. We always appreciate that. And remember to subscribe if you want to receive our videos as soon as they become available. Thanks for watching though, and I will see you next time.